Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunya. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
We're back, everyone. We're back. Episode 148. 148. Look at us go. 150 should be around. No, I guess it'd be after Christmas. I was thinking we're gonna hit a holiday. I don't know. Anyways, welcome back, everyone. Yeah, we're doing a. I don't think, did we only do one of these before? I
thought we did too.
When I was doing the graphics, it seemed like we only did one.
I remember one. But
Yeah,
I think we did two like Raw.
But I do remember it was the third episode ever, and it was What's Popping on the Screen. So we're just going to talk about stuff that we've been watching on these TV screens. Hopefully some of them correlate.
No spoilers alerts. So we're
Well,
gonna do that.
I don't know. You shouldn't watch it by then, because I'd be late on watching stuff. So, sorry if we spoil something. Before we get into it, I'm just gonna drop this disclaimer for myself. We are recording early. We're recording on a Wednesday. My grandmother had a medical emergency, and I'm flying the fuck out there to get to her because that's my girl. So I want to say thank you to my co-host Tequila and Cognac for rearranging all their shit to oblige me to still be able to do this. And part of why I wanted to do it still was when my grandfather died, I recorded that night. And, yeah, I think it's therapeutic, so thank you. Anywho, moving past that, so we don't have to talk about that anymore. How was your half a week?
Engrossed.
Engrossed. That's a good word, you know? It's engrossed. Okay. Well, I hope it's grossful later in the week. No elaborations?
Engrossed is a synonym for busy.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, basically busy.
Thank you for the grammar lesson. How was your half a week, Cognac?
Interesting.
Okay.
New things have transpired, excuse me.
See, you should have gave him the grammar
I know.
lesson, not me. You looked at me.
When I said transpired, my bad. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know when this will be posted, but prayers for...
Same always. Same always.
They gotta...
Why do you start off like this? You start off like this doom and gloom. I said it in the last episode. I can't...
No.
You remember in the last episode? I was like, I can't wait for you to watch yourself. You're just like this.
Yeah, just, a lot of prayers for, the news family.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We're going to move along. Remember, I brought it up early, so we didn't forget. Does anybody care about my week? Half a week?
Yes, of course.
My half a week sucked. I'm engrossed with a bunch of bullshit. Anyhow, before we get into what's popping on the screen, we have this special segment that we do. You know that segment.
Joking with Cognac.
Mm-hmm.
I have to clarify something, by the way.
What?
The joke I said about the titties.
Which titties? The ball sack one?
Yes. So I meant to say, it's a good thing we get some support. Because,
Can we get to the new joke?
Okay.
Like, you sound damn ridiculous.
Okay, anyways. So, my new one was...
Nobody's even ready to laugh, because they're like, what? Go ahead. Your new one.
Oh, my new one was why did the mermaid change her she cells?
Seashells?
Bra, yeah. Why is she wearing she cells?
Seashells. Why does she shirt? I don't know, because I don't even know what you're saying.
Because she moved up from the bee shells.
That was stupid, and your delivery was awful.
No, I know.
Your delivery was awful. Yeah. Well, that's what you get from a Wednesday, I guess. Anywho,
She moved up
From
from
the
the
bee shells.
Tequila's face is my thoughts. Yeah. Anywho, so what's been popping on the screen, guys? I think there's something that we all watched, courtesy of you bringing it up, and it was a little documentary on HBO Max, or they call it Max now, which I don't want to call. I'm gonna call it HBO Max. I don't like it. Just Max. It was Love is One. Love is One, Mother God.
Mother God.
Yeah.
Mama God.
Mama, no, Mama. I know it didn't say Mama. I don't know if you guys watched it.
I'm actually scared to speak on it. That's crazy.
Well, yeah. It's a documentary about this wonderful girl who used to be named Ashley.
Yeah.
And she decided that she liked attention a lot, and
Is that what happened?
that's what I took from it. You know,
Interesting.
it's not for me to tell her story. Watch it.
What I saw is that she went to work for McDonald's, got in management, and the McDonald's management fucking brainwashed.
Okay. Here's part of why that's hilarious. But part of why I'm laughing is my mom told me to watch a new documentary that I watched today. I'll tell you guys about it after. And I said, "Oh, I just watched this documentary," and I was telling her about it. She goes, "Is that the girl that worked at McDonald's?" She hadn't even watched it, and I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Ricky told me about that. I'm gonna watch that shit." No, shame on you, McDonald's. That's the most memorable part.
She was rising the ladder.
Yeah.
She was a good manager.
Yeah.
She just opened her mind.
Yeah.
A lot of mind opening.
In them training videos.
Then her first dude.
I don't even think she was in Colorado. I think she was still in the Middle Earth.
Oh.
Remember her mom goes, if you point at the U.S. map and point in the middle,
Yeah.
that's where we're from. I don't think she even had hit Colorado by then.
Damn.
Yeah.
The dude said I took a lot of psychedelics, and so my mind was open. Made him susceptible to Mama God.
Yeah. So Ashley,
Yeah.
she basically left that McDonald's training and decided, I can train people and I'll be McDonald's. And got a cult following.
Yeah.
And had people leaving like high-powered jobs, giving her money, and to me it just seemed like a frat house.
That was fucking drug.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what people at frat, but it was just like,
A big ass.
I mean, all of them said they woke up, got high or drunk, and went to sleep that way and woke up the same way. So
This lady, they said she vomited so much from drinking so much that she had broken ribs from vomiting so much from drinking alcohol.
well, that was later on in
Yeah.
the documentary, but it probably happened before. They just didn't say it.
The other drugs weren't working, so she just became a lux.
It was pretty crazy to watch. Do you have anything to say?
Well, I have something to say about the snow necks over there.
Not the snow necks.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm shocked they could keep her alive that long the way she
Yeah.
Like, she was, I mean, well, they're gone, I guess. Oh.
That was a Weekend at Bernie's situation
Like,
where they were propping her up. Yeah.
Oh my god. Like sticks and shit moving her mouth, but she was still talking. She was like,
I don't know if she was such a fucking narcissist. I feel like her mouth was going to move till the day she died. I did not feel, in most documentaries they tell you their backstory and you're like, oh, you poor thing. I did not feel sorry for her at all. And usually I do, especially I got a bleeding heart for women dealing with abuse and yeah. Sorry for you, Blue Man Group. That's what I call her.
I know that shit stink.
No shit.
Okay, Cognac did say that. He goes, I can smell that house through the TV.
I mean, you could.
Yeah. They were stealing your money, but they weren't. Like, I was like, I would never look at that and be like, that's where I want to hang out. Whether you were like-minded or not, like, it looked dirty and stinky and like you were living in I don't know what an actual trap house looks like aside from TV, but...
Well, trap house got a big screen TV.
Okay.
And a high-power stereo.
Okay. Well, they didn't have any of that.
It was like a ranch.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to hear...
And a $100 stove.
Yeah, I feel really sorry for people that are susceptible to that. Because I can't think of a time in my life where I was just so lonely and depressed, which I have been lonely and depressed, where I just needed somebody to tell me how to live my life and
I don't see
just change my whole views on everything that I thought of.
I'm gonna ruin it. I don't see how this lady can die, be dead, purple, and y'all saying she ascending, she's still alive because you get an electro energy of heat off of her rigor mortis body kicking in.
Full of silver.
Yeah, full of that silver.
Yeah, me as a science person, I'm like, no shit, she's lighting up.
But I was about to say, it was the same thing with the old boy, the Russian back in the day, years ago. They filled him full of mercury and stuff because he had the bonitis. Like
Tracy's great. Yeah.
Ivan the Terrible.
Yeah.
And they filled him full of mercury to keep, that's what made him feel good.
Yeah. And Shit'll work for a minute and then it won't.
It's still poison.
Yeah.
It became more
crazy. Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah.
But to be fair, that was pre-thermometers, where people know if you break a thermometer, you better throw that shit the fuck away.
The architect of the tower in Russia, he gouged his eyes out after he built it because he said, I don't want you to build anything as beautiful as this again.
What? Wow. What does that have to do with
Mother
of God?
Because they were filling it with the same shit.
No, she was silver.
No,
whatever.
It was. I don't even know what it was called. Silver. I don't even want to tell people. Watch it yourself.
But these people
don't do that.
Cross state lines with a dead body, propped up like a living body. Police pulled them over and thought it was just an old lady sitting in the back of the motherfucking SUV. She purple than the motherfucker.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
Remember, they just put makeup on him.
And then
it's almost like
you keep referencing.
Then they wasn't shy about showing her. You know what I'm saying? On the back of the head.
No shit.
Just don't show. Okay, just tell the story. I got the picture in my head already.
I watch documentaries and I need to see it. I get mad when they don't show shit.
They showed the purple lady.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was really sad. The only sad part was at the end, all of a sudden, it was, Mommy, I miss you. Kids, I miss you.
Yeah.
And you basically just re-terrorized your children and your family and still died in that stinky place.
Mm-hmm.
Stinky. The end, I guess.
Oh boy, hit a lick though. Mike McGill. He's done for about
He's
350.
He's fucking terrifying.
350, 400,000. He's done. Call the laws on him. They in my house.
Yeah, watch out. Now you really are spoiling. Miguel, Archangel,
Yeah.
Miguel, Archangel, whatever the fuck he called himself. Yeah.
And they ain't even, we ain't even mentioned.
Good hustle.
We ain't even mentioned Daddy God.
Yeah, that's who I thought you were talking about. She had a lot of daddies, though.
I bet you.
She had a lot of. Even the lady at the beginning was like, she didn't go along without a father.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah.
I bet you old boy McGill to this day isn't wearing a pair of drawers.
He's not. You didn't see that, all the rest of them are going, Mommy, Daddy, take me back. And him and Father God Jr. are still posting stuff and hanging out.
Are they? Oh.
Yeah.
Follow?
At the end.
They
It says it at the end. You think I
Oh.
No, come
Yeah.
on.
Those two girls, they still posting shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're back home
Yeah.
where Mommy and Daddy's dying.
The Puerto Rican dude and Asian chick moved in with each other or some shit. Or the old lady. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit is scary, man.
And what's scary is I watch it and I'm like, I know people that could probably fall for this shit or probably have. Like they're not in my, but I'm just like, you know who would fall for this shit? XYZ. And I'm just like, that's sad.
And be gun ho. Be the first person to defend them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I can't.
Like the dude on Froggy Mountain.
Froggy Mountain?
What the dudes from Saturday Night Live went.
Oh, I didn't watch that. You guys watched that.
The one dude in the
I
coat.
did not pay attention to that.
He was gung ho for the coat. He threw the first spear. Yeah.
Well, it's called Following the Kool-Aid.
Was that the name of the movie?
No.
We're talking about what's following on the screen.
No. I'm saying.
Was that the name of it?
No.
It's Froggy
It
Mountain.
was like, what's their thing on SNL? Whatever their name is, that was the name of it. It was like, Please Rewind or Please something. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Those three dudes that do the skits.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
pay
that
attention
was
to that at all.
Oh, God. That was so terrible.
Y'all were both laughing.
Oh, well, we at certain points, and we were both kind of a little snickered, but, the fact of the matter is, I don't like stupid humor, and I forgot what was that movie called?
Froggy Mountain.
It was not Froggy Mountain.
It was so...
I like that movie. It wasn't horrible to me.
Yeah, so you're speaking for him.
Yeah. And I wasn't snickered.
And,
I'm never
yeah,
snickered.
you weren't snickered.
Yeah.
You weren't snickered. You're speaking on... And
on behalf
you just don't remember it, but you was laughing.
No,
That I do remember.
No, there were certain parts.
It was so stupid, I started organizing the house, y'all. That's what actually happened. But they were.
Personally, and I like stupid ass movies, and I was just so disappointed. I thought.
No, I think you were snickered because you didn't sound disappointed. So.
No, there were certain parts I laughed at.
It was a lot of parts that you laughed at.
It was so dry. It was so dry. It was like old German humor or some shit in some parts.
German humor is fun.
British humor.
I love British humor and German humor, and so do you. So I don't even think you remember it. I think you were a little snickered.
Well, then I will watch it again.
Yourself.
I will watch it again and
watch it while I'm gone.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'll do.
Watch it by yourself and take notes.
Yeah, because it wasn't that fun to me.
Okay, and we're gonna agree to disagree because I heard the laughter, the guttural laughter.
There were like 3 parts I laughed at.
I heard one. Anywho, is there anything else that anybody's watched? Did you watch the new Julia Roberts movie on Netflix? What is it? The World Behind Us thing?
No, I won't watch that.
Yeah. It was just a lot going on, and it ended. But
pretty good cast in that movie.
Great cast, and people that showed up, and I was like, oh, he's in it.
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon's in it. I didn't know Kevin Bacon was, it wasn't terrible, but I will say, when you do watch it, I forgot, it's the World Left Behind. I'm talking to our listeners. The World Left Behind is what I think it's called.
Yeah, Leave the World Behind.
That one, okay. Mm-hmm. The best scene in the whole movie is watching Julia Roberts dance. with Marsh. I always say his name, Marshall Ali. It's like but yeah, they're dancing together to Next, Too Close, and if you don't want to watch the movie, just watch that. I recorded it. I'll post it on our page. That was something. It was the most Caucasian thing I've ever seen in my life. And I don't even, in my heart, feel like Julia Roberts dances like that. I think she was like, let me just make it the most
You want to think that.
caucasity thing that anybody's ever seen. So, yeah, check that. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of, there was no, you know, if you don't know moves, if you at least can get the beat, it helps, but there was no beat and the moves were bad.
How long you gotta watch till you get to that part?
A long time.
About an hour
Like
and
an hour and a half.
Yeah, that was another
long
thing.
movie.
Yeah. I think there was 5 segments or 6 segments, but it's a 2-hour, 20-minute movie. And it's just like, what's happening? What's happening? But the acting's brilliant. But the plot's like, well, yeah, but what? I don't know. I'm not going to say don't watch it.
Yeah, I mean...
It wasn't terrible. It's just, maybe there's going to be a second one or something. I don't know. Did you watch something?
I watched Country Wayne.
Which, was there a new something?
Yeah, Rolanda. Rolanda got married. Well, she was about to get married, and her ex Anthony, who just got married, was at the wedding because they business partners. And when they asked if anybody opposed to this or got anything to say it now, he jumped up and said, "Don't do it. I love you." In the middle of her wedding. And,
after he just got married.
Yeah, so I haven't watched today. This happened yesterday. But
Oh, shit. Is it daily?
well, they have 4-minute skits, so it's daily.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's genius. You know, if you came up watching soap operas.
I did.
You know
That's what I didn't realize, because you just call it Country Wayne. Is that the name of the show?
Well, it's just Country.
I know who he is.
It's Country Wayne because he put it on his format. But it's no title. It's just all these different characters, and they have their lives. You know, it's scripted though. You know what I'm saying? And,
clearly.
Yeah, but he can put it all together and have a soap opera. It'll work. Yeah, because each character, you know what I'm saying. So you got Mike Bless, and he got his storyline. Then you got Country Wayne, of course, and he got his storyline. You got this Rolanda chick. Then you got Anthony, and you got Phil. Is it
Rolanda or Yolanda?
Rolanda. Yeah, and they all each got their storylines, but all the storylines kind of intertwined because they in Atlanta, small city, so everybody,
5 people.
Yeah, everybody know everybody, so yeah. And there's more stories in there, but those like the main.
Well,
stories.
Rolanda Anthony wants you.
Yeah. Before she got married. So Anthony, he's a rich dude, and he lost a lot of money in the stock market right when he got married. And you know his wedding cost $250,000. His wife wanted this extravagant honeymoon. You know what I'm saying? And he strapped for cash. You know what I'm saying? He got an investment with Wayne and Rolanda. Wayne bought a theater, so Wayne giving them checks from the theater. But whenever he got money coming in, whatever he got coming in, he gotta use it. You know what I'm saying? To cover his bills. He got $1 million loan from the bank just to keep his house out of foreclosure. But his wife don't know he's keeping it from his wife and everybody that he strapped for cash. And
Rolanda.
He told Rolanda,
Rolanda's man she just married. He good.
Nah, he pissed the fuck out.
No, he's
okay.
He's not strapped for cash.
He's not strapped for cash. But Rolanda, she good because
she's good on her own.
Yeah, she's good on her own. Yeah.
Girl, don't take Anthony. Anthony coming in because he broke.
She actually is.
He's
She actually, I don't like the word cougar, but she's an older lady. Like a lot of gray hair, but she
living her best life and
yeah.
badass.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And she was with Anthony, and she left Anthony, and they business partners, so they still interacting. She seen him all down and depressed behind the money, and he ended up telling her. So she, on the side, started trying to help him get back on his feet, and he in his feelings. So he messed around, kissed her. And she kissed him back.
He want that old thing. That old thing back. Not just the old thing, but the old thing.
But yeah. That's good. That's some entertainment that shit. 4 or 5 minutes, kids, because and be done with it, you know what I'm saying?
But you're not done because you don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
until today.
When I go home, get in the bed, or y'all gonna watch it.
For 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, about 12 minutes. Depends on how many skits they put out today.
Oh.
Yeah. Because each character put out their own little skits.
Oh.
But the storyline is continuous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's stupid. I'm just not going to watch it on purpose.
It's the algorithm, so anything on YouTube is over 5. Gotta be 3 minutes. For some reason, it's 3 minutes, so they do 3 to 4 minutes sometimes. The longest one is 5 minutes. But, yeah.
So basically what you're saying is we should talk 3 to 4 minutes and then shut it off and talk 3 to 4 minutes. Stop on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Fuck! And then clip. Wait till next week.
Just get it out. Stop bullshit. Just get to the point.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Did you watch anything?
Yeah. I watched whatchamacallit. What was it? Not thriller, chiller movie.
Oh my gosh.
I started watching that.
No, you started watching Terrifier.
Terrifier, that's it.
Yeah,
my bad. Terrifier, and so far, if you like '80s type movies and horror movies like that,
I love 80s movies and horror movies.
So that would be a good one to watch because I literally watched about 20 minutes into it, and I was like, "This is straight 80s like."
But have you finished
horror movie? No, I didn't finish it.
Why?
Because you don't want to watch it, so I haven't finished it.
Yeah, but I was doing stuff. You could have finished it by now.
Well, since he brought that up, I got one. Whenever you're done.
Yeah. Other than that, no. I usually watch old school stuff.
But you still haven't finished it. Yeah, we all know that you keep watching the same stuff over and over. But why haven't you finished Terrifier? Because you've been alone to watch.
I will, I guess, this weekend.
You have been alone since last weekend to watch it.
What do you
mean? Finish it. Like, I do stuff. Like,
I know,
where I'm like, put on whatever you want, and you still haven't finished it.
That's an awkward movie to put on.
That means it's fucking weird.
You have to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
You have to pay attention to it.
You don't pay attention. You heard what he said?
You have to pay attention to it.
And you don't be paying attention.
No, because we're doing stuff.
I was not doing anything.
No, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. What's yours?
Well, y'all watched this one,
recently?
Yeah, not recently, but not Metal Gear, Heavy Metal, what's the video game, Anthony Mackie in it.
Oh.
With the clown.
Oh, yeah.
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal.
They re-signed, I heard.
Oh, they
for
did?
new
Good.
season.
Well, they need to because how they ended it really pissed me off.
Yeah.
And I'm not an Anthony Mackie fan.
Yeah. But that shit was corny to me, but it grew on me.
It wasn't corny to me.
Yeah, but I didn't play the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But once I picked up on the storyline, and I played the game, but not like the storyline of the game, just the random, just driving around shooting.
That was my favorite part of the game. Yeah. Well, at least Twisted Metal Black was the story.
Yeah.
So,
but nah, I like it. I'm glad they signed. I don't like the chick that they picked for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's awkward.
She's supposed to shadow, Yeah. I don't like her at all. But I don't like him all that well. I don't know. I was pleasantly surprised because I thought I'd hate it, and I'm glad they have listened, hopefully.
I like how they use Arquette's voice for the clown.
Oh.
Twisted Metal is actually a game I did play from 1 to all of them. Mm-hmm. So to me, being biased, I'm more like, I hope they fucking make this shit good. And I thought it was okay. You know, not great, but I thought it was good.
Yeah.
So to see maybe the rendition of it.
Yeah.
But I beat all of them. So
I'm gonna need some of the black characters to come out. Not black as in skin
anybody-
color, but from the Twisted Metal.
if anybody wants to
Because it
buy
was
the
more dark.
original one, I got the PS1 original.
Okay.
all
Now
boxed
you're over
up,
here
yeah.
trying to hustle.
I know, all boxed up and everything.
Anyways, you said David Arquette's voice was
For the clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that wasn't his body. Of course, that's a wrestler from Raw, or one of them wrestlers.
You know who David Arquette is?
Yeah.
Who's David Arquette then?
Twins, man. Or brothers.
No, that's Danny DeVito.
Let's go to jail.
David Arquette.
Yeah.
Is that Let's Go to Jail? I don't know that movie.
Yeah.
He's
Let's go to prison.
to me he's Stewie from Scream. So. But yeah, good for him because he's really into wrestling too. So maybe that's
Oh, he's
probably how yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, and I liked Sweet Tooth.
Yeah.
They played it really well. I think Sweet Tooth was played very
Yeah, I like Sweet Tooth. And you know the black dude with the dreadlocks? That was
On the truck.
yeah, that's sweet. So you had the fat cop and the black dude. He's from Country One. That's Ty from Country One.
No.
So
Oh,
they're
look at you.
going-
Moving on,
they're
moving
going-
on up from them 4 minutes.
They're going, yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, they were actually really funny.
Yeah.
That was the only game she would play with me was the black one. But
Oh, Twisted Metal.
Oh, Twisted
yeah.
Metal, yeah.
And I played Mortal Kombat.
yeah.
That's why I keep moving your ass. You just think oh, that's good. Yeah. Speaking of Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out, the new one. I'm really excited.
Oh.
Speaking of arcade, he got this show on Netflix where he's a detective
Oh Lord.
and they bring celebrities in that help him solve crimes. The shit is good. It's like a short version of a clue. Yeah, that shit is.
I have
funny
to
as
say
hell.
that I cannot take him seriously.
Yeah, he's not serious.
I know, but I just he's Dewey
Yeah, he's funny
to
as
me
well.
from Scream.
It's that fucking voice, that raspy.
Yeah, he's just Dewey to me. Always fucking up shit. So I don't know. Anyways, the documentary that I watched yesterday and today, my mom told me about, and it's called. I think it's called Love Under a Knife or Bad Surgeon. Just type in Bad Surgeon on Netflix, and it's about this surgeon who was considered, as they call him, the super surgeon. Basically, his goal was to create organs out of like regular material, plastic, whatever. And he basically said he could bathe them in your stem cells and replace organs. And what a fucking narcissist nightmare he was. And this was not that long ago, because he just got like a retrial in 2023, so maybe that's why it came out. But they've been doing documentaries of him since 20, whatever, I don't know. But yeah, he was a liar, and he basically implanted things in people that he knew didn't work, and killed them. There's only one person that survived one of his surgeries, and
Did they know they was getting shit implanted?
yeah,
Damn.
yeah. But he was a top surgeon in I can't even pronounce it, but there's this huge hospital that basically runs medical stuff. I think it's in Sweden, and only the top doctors can work there, and they protected him for a long time. But he basically lied. Yeah, it's like a Dr. Death thing. I feel like they said they had an episode, because there's a podcast called Dr. Death. That's where that started. So they, but you know, as a doctor and a scientist in general, before it's sad, and because you know I love my animals, you have to do trials on animals before you trial on a human being, especially a human being that doesn't need it. You know, they're not at death's door without it, and he basically lied about testing it and tested it on humans, and then went back and tested on animals and lied about that, and then did still more humans. In the meantime, in between time, he was doing fuck arounds on his wife and kids. So yeah, it's crazy. Like he planned a whole, this is what's crazy. I guess I'll spoil it. He planned a whole wedding with this woman, a journalist that was doing a documentary on him. They were flying to Venice and doing this, and proposed to her, all these things. Told her they were getting married in Italy because he was Italian, and he had, you know, he's an actual doctor and knows all these languages, blah, 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 blah. But he was married the whole time. Told her the Pope was going to marry them because she was confused. And
so what kind of journalist was she?
One that fell in love.
Did she ain't do no research?
She researched him as a doctor, and everything added up. She wasn't researching
his personal life?
No, she was researching, you know, his professional shit, and he just kind of swept her off her feet. And then you get swept off your feet, and you're just like, I mean, he had her quit her job to move to Barcelona with him, and it's crazy. But when you look at his eyes, he's a fucking narcissist. Like,
did he treat her right?
Yeah.
Beyond the line?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
What a dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of fucking journalist is that?
Well, it wasn't just her.
Oh.
Yeah. He had a whole bunch of people. Oh. And to be clear, spoiler alert, his wife was one of the first people that he killed's mother. Mm. So he killed this kid that wasn't gonna die. That was the problem, is it wasn't people that were gonna die without this surgery. There was only maybe like 2 that had underlying issues, and killed him. But he was very like, oh, I caught this, and charismatic, and the families fell in love with him, or the patients fell in love with him. And then after he performed the surgery, he would disappear. Like,
sounds like
all of that. I just said Dr. Death. That was a show on Peacock. Yeah. They're about to have a 2nd season because it's a different doctor story. Yeah. Dr. Death is not just that. That's something. It's just a word.
Yeah.
But he would just disappear and let the hospital, wherever he performed it at, take care of it, and he knew. But this particular one, she launched an investigation.
Yeah.
His future wife launched an investigation on the hospital, and they were like, well, you have to realize we're going to have to investigate him too. And she was like, well, not him. And she called him and was like, I don't think it was you. I think it's the hospital and their aftercare. And then he kept calling her over and over every day and fell in love. And they wound up falling in love and had children together and shit. And he kept her here while he kept it. It's crazy shit. It's only 3 episodes if you're interested.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. What a fucking weirdo.
Wow.
No. Gotta be careful. but they were enamored. I don't even think, like, his looks weren't that great. Usually narcissists, dicks aren't that great. I think they were just enamored by his brain, because I do think he's smart, and he is a good surgeon, but not, yeah. He was telling her he was secret doctors with the Obamas and the Clintons and the Trumps. Yeah. Be careful out there, ladies and gentlemen. Flying all over the country doesn't make you safe. Or the shopping sprees don't make you safe. But anyways, that's probably the last thing that I watched that I can think of besides reality TV, and none of y'all know anything about that.
Yeah. I'm watching, damn. My cousin, the story about my cousin. He's
You brought it up. I forgot the name of this. You brought it up before.
Bass.
I can't remember. They didn't name it that, though.
It's something Bass in there. Damn, that's my cousin. He's the first black marshal. U.S. Marshal. Lawman Bass Reeves on Paramount. Yeah.
Still good?
That shit is good, man. He acting like a badass.
That could just mean so many things.
Kind of stubborn.
I think I started it. It's giving Yellowstone but black, and I liked it.
Yeah.
I'll get further into it. I'm just trying to get through.
Lawman Bass Reeves. And they brought a second season of rap shit out. Something on Max. About these two females out of Miami that's trying to start a rap career. That shit is pretty fucking good. And the new season of Power Raising Canaan is at episode 3, I think. That shit is that's the best Power spinoff episode, Raising Canaan. Telling about 50 Cent story. Yeah, that's the best one because it go back into the 80s and early 90s, and I remember the clothes and shit like that, the nostalgia. So yeah, that's the best one. But I watch them all. But yeah.
I'm waiting for Power. Diddy did it. I'm gonna watch that one.
Yeah. Did he do it?
Did he do it? Did he did it? Did he do it? Yeah. I'm waiting for that.
Yeah.
So, Curtis, get on that one because I'm ready. Make it a whole series.
What's on my to watch list though is the new Expendables 4. I just ain't want to pay $20.
Me either.
Yeah.
Look, I'll pay 10.
Yeah,
you pay 10.
It'll be on Prime in a couple weeks for free.
Okay. Let me know when it's there for free. I do
Yeah.
want to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like all the Expendables. I think they're cool. You like all the Expendables. But Curtis is on it. Sorry. I don't want to keep calling him 50.
And then everybody watched, y'all finished the beat, right?
I was about to say, that was the one I was going to bring up was the
Gen V.
Gen V.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was,
I liked it.
yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I liked it.
I liked it and I was
It
surprised.
was funny. It kept me interested because the comedy behind the drama.
No.
Yeah. So.
Well, The Boys is pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah.
You can't do a spin off and not make it funny.
And the powers that everybody had, just weird. Like this girl with the water. Was it water? No, with the blood. She cut her hand. And,
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah, so.
She was like a girl from Mortal Kombat.
Scarlet.
Scarlet, yeah.
The one I beat you.
And then the one girl that get in your head.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Miss, I have to wear gloves.
Yeah.
I thought we talked about that.
Yeah.
Maybe we talked about it together. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I liked it. I don't like how it ended.
Yeah.
At all.
They had the ship changer in there, or the shape changer, whatever they call it.
Yeah, and cameos from the boys.
Yeah.
Which I liked.
Yeah, that shit was good.
I think they handled it pretty well.
That's written well.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Oh, I bought one. Did I buy it? Yeah, I bought it. Equalizer 3 was really good.
Oh yeah. It was good. Damn good. Started off slow for me, but I was trying to do other things and watch it at the same
You
time.
probably watched it 4 times.
I watched it just twice.
Okay.
Well, not even twice. So I watched it and I'm like, this shit slow. You know, I was doing something.
Uh-huh.
So I started it over and I just sat and watched it. You know,
You didn't fall asleep?
No, it was not even late when I watched it. Yeah. It was good.
I liked it. Did you like it?
I
It's
liked it.
I don't think I've watched a bad Denzel movie in my lifetime. It may be different. Yeah. I don't know. Can you think of a bad Denzel movie?
Not really.
I mean, yeah, I can't think of one really.
Okay, well then I said what I said.
I can't think of one.
They're all good.
Okay. At this point, then we should go around the room on this. Can you think of a bad Keanu Reeves movie?
Whichever is Adam's favorite. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I mean, I didn't like all of the Matrix movies.
Okay. Fair enough.
But I like the stupid ass movie he did, Knock Knock, which most people probably like, what the fuck?
Fuck is that movie?
Did you watch Knock Knock?
No, but he made some bad movies.
Yeah, he's doing some. I don't think,
That's what I'm saying. Because I thought about...
I never even watched Matrix.
I thought about, first thing was Bill and Ted's
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking.
Excellent Adventure 2, the second one.
It's not
The
bad
second
for
one.
people who get high, though. I don't know. But yeah,
Okay.
I don't think he's...
Just name...
When I say Denzel, I'm not thinking of Keanu.
No, but I'm
Okay.
saying name it.
Okay, Mike, name an actor,
that
actress.
You thought
When
maybe...
it's just an actor, I just call them both actors.
Yeah, whatever.
That doesn't have a bad movie. Do you have one? Can you think of one?
That doesn't have a bad movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have one in my head.
Samuel Jackson.
No, you don't have a bad movie.
Oh,
He doesn't
I
have a
got
movie.
one.
A bad movie from Samuel L. Jackson?
Yep.
Which one?
I'm gonna let him answer first.
No, he says he doesn't. That was his
Oh,
answer.
Snakes on the motherfucking plane.
It wasn't bad because
Yeah.
he handled the movie.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that was a bad decision for him.
So let me ask
If you think of that movie, what do you think of? There's snakes
Snakes
on
on
this
the
motherfucking
motherfucking
plane.
Yeah. And now I can see if it was no snakes on the plane. And
There were.
Yes,
They were.
I mean,
They
there's
were
yellow
there.
snakes.
They were there. Yeah. Now I will say when I say that, I'm not saying the movie wasn't, but if you handled the character well, Brad Pitt, tell me a bad movie.
Bad movie? Mexican.
That wasn't a bad movie to me. I like the Mexican.
You like
I don't like the title. Sorry. We're in a different environment now.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the Mexican.
You did?
Yes.
Okay.
One of my favorite love quotes is from that movie.
Oh, well.
How do you know when enough is enough? You don't
Okay.
remember. Yeah, I liked it. Does anybody have another one? A bad Brad Pitt movie? And he jumps in movies like he was in fucking Deadpool for a half a second. Great movie. And it was funny.
Right there. Bullet Train.
I didn't hate it.
I still haven't finished that shit. That shit's so fucking crazy.
I didn't think it was bad. I haven't watched the newest one where he's on a train though.
The Bullet Train is the main one on Netflix.
The newest one?
Yeah.
With Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not thinking that one. Is it? I think I'm confusing Money Train and Moneyball.
Bullet Train.
Okay. No, I haven't watched that one.
That shit is horrible.
I haven't seen it.
That shit is horrible. It's like so much shit going on in that you can't follow it from.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll throw names out there now. George Clooney. I'm gonna say Batman. Whatever.
Well, you should have never heard Batman. You should have never heard Batman. Sorry. Yeah. You should have never heard Batman. I like him as a person, but yeah.
I gotta look. I can't say he was bad at Batman.
That's just my opinion. But no, George Clooney is not like a.
What was he bad at?
Actor to me. He's just not a top tier actor. He was bad in ER.
Okay, what was he good? What was he good at then?
George Clooney?
Yeah.
Oceans, all of them.
Yeah.
You say Oceans?
All of the Oceans movie, George Clooney is the top tier actor in all of those movies to me.
Oh, you
And Brad Pitt's in them. And so that's a high accolade for me. You act like you're trying to stump me and then you get confused. But no,
No, I'm not trying to stump you.
No, I like George Clooney. Brad Pitt in the fucking movie with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum, where he just jumped in and jumped out. It was fucking hilarious.
Brad Clooney did some good movies though.
He does.
The Perfect Storm, The Mirror.
Oh, The Perfect Storm was good.
His worst one though.
I love
ER.
Yeah. That's just a
movie.
Yeah, that's opinions.
I said movie though.
No, it's what's popping on the screen. We talk about TV and movies.
Okay.
And they've all been on
South Park. He was horrible on South Park.
That was the writing.
And Jack Frost.
I never saw that, so yeah, that was the worst.
No, he did some good movies though.
So were you?
Yeah, George Clooney's dope.
Were you mad at him and the hospital movie giving never had cancer? You got cancer. You got cancer. You got cancer. Is that what?
What?
No, I'm saying, is that why George Clooney is bad?
On ER?
In ER.
That's not a movie, that's a TV show.
I know.
No, I just...
And then
First of all, I thought the show sucked. Sorry, Mommy. That was my mom's show. I watched it with her.
He was the worst Batman.
He did two Batman. Batman and Robin.
Yeah, they kept him on real long.
Yeah.
He was hot shit then.
He was in the Flash.
The multiverse one?
The newest one, 2023.
Yeah, the multiverse.
Yeah.
Okay, Val Kilmer.
I really don't want to talk about him in a bad way because he is been holding on for a long time with throat cancer and dealing with a lot of shit. I can't think of a bad movie prior to knowing that happened. I can just say my favorite movie with Val Kilmer is The Saint.
Mine is Heat.
Yeah, I liked Heat too, but The Saint is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember him being almost frostbitten there, and Elizabeth, I think her last name is Shue or Berkeley, one of the two, had to jump on him to defrost him. I was like, ugh.
She saved him.
I would have done the same, but I wouldn't have been there in cold ass. But yeah, now I like Val Kilmer. He was good. Yeah.
How about
we do that segment?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down too.
Yeah.
It's not my turn though.
It's the last time.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So
we have a segment to do, guys.
We're going to our second segment of the evening where we tell you 3,000 things about us using this magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me being Tequila, me being Cognac, me being the girl. Tonight, Cognac's going to randomly select a question and ask it.
2016. Could you ever be a living organ donor?
Yeah.
Could you ever be a living organ donor?
Depending on the situation, but sure.
What does that mean when you answered it? What did it mean to you?
Like give somebody a kidney, and you can still live what you got. You can still live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I watched too many movies, guys.
Or be a bone marrow transplant. I heard that shit hurt.
To the listeners, when I heard it, I watch a lot of movies, and I'm like, so like they keep you alive and keep your organs, like you're dead, just keeping your organs, so don't you? Sorry. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If they want one, if I'm living like you said, like if you needed one, sure. You need one, sure. Not Tom, Dick, and Harry, no. But I am an organ donor. Or not. You know, they start knocking you off or shit. They might not want mine. Mine might be shitty. So I don't know. But yeah, I would love to help someone if I can, living or dead. I'd rather them use my piece of shit as opposed to that doctor I was just talking about creating plastic shit that doesn't work. Mine'll work for a little bit. You?
Yeah.
They don't want yours.
They don't want them.
No, because you just keep burning them and pulling them.
I know. That's my point. Nobody wants my shit.
Look at your hand. Show me your hand on the camera.
I did.
You did?
Already, yeah.
Show.
I'm sure.
See, all that shit he's talking about his hand, then it got worse. Told him you keep putting that shit in the air, that's what happens. Your hand, you made it worse.
How did I make it worse?
You know. You know. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. Love you guys so much. Please, sorry guys. Keep me and my family in your prayers. Because not only do I need my grandmother to survive and be in my life, I also have to make it past the airlines during the holidays. So, if the boys jump on Saturday and ask for a GoFundMe, it's because I fucking need it. Because I didn't got arrested. Love you so much. Grandmother, I love you. Thank you. Bye.
Lady, you ain't got no lawn. You are such.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.